A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights as the
play ball.
Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eye.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On the ground is short. This could be two. There's Merrifield on to first, and they get the double play. Striding in once again, Richard Big Daddy. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go. Digging in, Richard Big Daddy. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Let's play ball. Three. Out. Out. He's out. 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 Full four. Take your base. Out. That hit him. First base.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
We are under the light. Jacob Junis gets the ball in game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Hicks blows through the stop sign, headed for home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy. 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. As a look, now the pitch. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far as they've widened this. Ready to take his hacks again. Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Line towards center field.
Gigliotti
Is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is. Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the center fielder. And it's gone. Fans are getting plenty of. Ready to take his hacks again. Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone!
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
25-2 in tonight's game. New York wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Afternoon baseball here on Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4 when he's.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Smith is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the. Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first. We are under the light. Luis Severino gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Luis Severino's really turned himself into an all-around pitcher. Came out of the bullpen early in his career for the Yankees. Big fastball, 96 to 100 miles an hour. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. The Yanks leave one. Still. So striding forward now, Richard Big Daddy 0 for 1 here in the early going. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kiermaier looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. Well, they've got the elevated into the box now. Richard Big Daddy comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier is camped under this one, and there's the second out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Big Daddy.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His second home run of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the
MLB The Show. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want.
Now with the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sink.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
I think it's time to start pitching.
Stepping in, Richard Big Daddy.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pick.
The feed to the second baseman is a wide one. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Usually these guys turn that.
He's out. 3. Out. 3.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win.
A player's agent calls to touch base. A coach challenges a player to continue to round out his game.
We are under the lights this. So digging in now, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that.
Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So they strike for 4 runs in the end. Ready for another shot now. Richard Big Daddy. First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right
now. To the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up.
Big Daddy.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So standing in, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The New York Yankees, with their 50th team win, tops in the division. Masahiro Tanaka earns his 8th victory of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field.
A coach presses a player to keep raising the bar.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
Let's play ball.
Striding into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy.
From the stretch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Play ball.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Richard Big Daddy.
The first baseman, Richard Big Daddy.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Laureano is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2. Now in the box, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, that was a good at-bat. Nice hit right there.
In now, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely.
So striding in, Richard Big Daddy. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 runs on.
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big 6th inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
Well,
A manager checks in with his ball club.
we are on.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Wow, that's up onto the patio.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep and out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
We all know this guy's a real.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
Wow, you have a great night.
Richard Big Daddy will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Robert, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. 19-4 the final tonight. The Yankees, in a game with 7 home runs, earn the victory.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes.
MLB The Show's stepping up now, Richard Big Daddy. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. He pulls this one into right. Mazzara is there, 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Now back.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Oh, baby. What's your pitch up there?
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. At the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Richard Big Daddy.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in and looking for more, Richard Big Daddy, and their runners at the corners now.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. Richard Big Daddy will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fielded cleanly.
Come on, you can beat it.
The pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball next on the show. Albert Abreu will be the one towing the rubber for the Reds. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up.
Now at the plate, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Richard Big Daddy.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
Yeah, make the turn, pick up the ball.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Standing in now for the Yankees, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to do damage with the bases loaded and 2 gone.
Let's go, give it a ride here, let's go. Hey, see it, drive it, let's go, big dog.
First pitch on its way. He pulls this one into right.
That
gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, he was hoping that this outing would be better than his last, but it's not shaping up that way.
Standing in, Richard Big Daddy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a...
Digging in now, Richard Big Daddy. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway. Ready to take his hacks again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3... Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter. But it's always nice when you could get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the New York Yankees and the Cincinnati Reds. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. So stepping in, Richard Big Daddy. He'd love to carry over some of the magic from last night. He was 5 for 5 in that ball game. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He'll get it into second, and he's going to make it there. Barely, as he's into second base with a double.
You'd think they'd stop.
Digging in to try it again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Get up, ball. Foul ball.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Digging in once again, Richard Big Daddy, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way. Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with. Settling in now, Richard Big Daddy. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning.
Big Daddy.
Get your pitch.
First delivery to him on the way. Hard hit ball to second.
Right here, right here.
Run it out,
And
run
how
it out.
about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch in the. Coming to the plate now, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Grounded back up the middle.
All right, stand up, stand up.
And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in. Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a
Let's play ball.
striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Play ball.
Stepping into the box, Richard Big Daddy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on...
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right...
Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that's...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy, and here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here.
Hey, come on now. One time right here. Hey, let her rip. One time.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Scooped up on to first, and that's an important first out to start the eighth here.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cubs jumped ahead. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box now, Richard Big Daddy. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as...
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. Now batting, Richard Big Daddy. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy...
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in the...
Coming to the plate again, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. So now they'll have two men in scoring position following the two-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at bat.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Urias has a play. He's got it one away.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going again.
A manager draws attention to a telling defensive stat.
We are under the...
Let's play ball.
So coming to the plate, Richard Big Daddy. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Big Daddy
has a look. Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Palacios will get there, and he puts it away. Ready now, Richard Big Daddy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Richard Big Daddy.
See you drive it like
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone!
No surprise with that swing of the bat.
Richard Big Daddy will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. Chopped now to short. Can they get 2?
Come on, get
and the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. All right, so time now for the... Ready once again, Richard Big Daddy. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Big Daddy.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone to lead off the inning.
Second home run of the game right there.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon. Next for New York, Richard Big Daddy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Big Daddy.
Hit hard on the ground to short, and a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by.
Hey, attaboy. Nice hit.
Striding in, Richard Big Daddy. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Richard Big Daddy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
No surprise with that swing of the bat.
Richard Big Daddy will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Second home run of the game right there.
Ready for another chance? Richard Big Daddy already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly.
Well, talk about having a day. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks